let's start with this wonderful webinar. Now, we are going to go through a little bit of history for the people who are new and do not know about Fonovation. So, who are we? We are Fonovation. We are the communications leading company in Ireland, and we are experts in customer communications and interactions. We sent around 200 million SMS messages per year, and we were established a little bit after I was born in 1988. We work with all businesses, from startups to small, medium, and enterprise. So no matter where you are, we have you covered. And who are we? So my name is Miguel. You might have talked to me over the years in Fonovation, and we are accompanied by Marcus, who is our wonderful marketing manager, and Leo, who is our system administrator, is in the background and will be managing the question and answers and chat. So if you have any questions, any answers, then please post them in the chat and we will go through them at the end of the webinar. Now, what we are going to talk about? We are going to see how, first, why would you want to use SMS and what it fits? And in order to do so, I'm going to let Marcus talk about it.
All right, thanks, Miguel. So email, as we all know, is pretty much the bread and butter when it comes to customer communication, both in B2B and in B2C. And if you're using HubSpot, it's very likely that you're relying solely on email for your customer communication. Now, while it is a fantastic tool, it does unfortunately leave some gaps because not many emails get opened at the end of the day. So when your messages aren't seen, it affects your sales team with follow-ups, your marketing campaigns lose momentum, and ultimately customers don't see your message and don't act on your communication. And this is really where SMS comes in. SMS comes in and plugs that gap. It's not about replacing email completely, but rather about using it alongside it. So SMS messages are far more likely to be seen. There's, as you can see on the right there, email only gets about 1/3 of the open rate that SMS does. And also SMS messages are opened incredibly quickly within a few minutes. So it's a very effective tool for plugging that gap, driving action, driving awareness around your customer communication. And we even found that with this webinar today. So we had, ads going out, we had social media, multiple emails, and we sent one SMS message out, and that was responsible for over 60% of the registrations for today. So it's a really powerful tool to get your message heard. So now we're going to just talk a little bit about where you can fit SMS inside HubSpot.
Great. Thank you very much, Marcus. So where we can have the three places where the Fonovation integration fits within HubSpot. So we have the contact card, we have lists or segments, and then we have workflows. We are going to go through all of them, and then you are going to learn how to use workflows. And in fairness, it is the part that I am the most excited about because we can do so many cool things, and I can't wait to get there in kind of like 10 minutes. Great. The first step is to go and see where the contact card in HubSpot is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my contact details in HubSpot, and as you can see, my name is there, my phone number, the contact owner, etc. And when you install the Fonovation application and the Fonovation integration, then on the right side, you will see Fonovation send SMS to Miguel Angel Viñas, or Leo, or Marcus, or whoever you decide to send just one single SMS. Now, how we are going to send this? We are going to input the mobile phone number, and this mobile phone number can also be pre-populated if your contact has a phone number in the contact details, which is pretty cool. If the contact doesn't have a phone number, doesn't matter, you can also put the phone number yourself, and it will work exactly the same. The next thing is we are going to create a campaign name, and we are going to put here test. We are going to select a sender ID and take into consideration that these sender IDs need to be registered with Comrades. and we are going to use Phonovation. And now we are going to say what we want to tell to our client or customer. And we are going to say, hello, this is a test from the webinar. The team made a great thing here, which is if you tick in this marketing or promotional message box, then it will literally append what you have to send to all the marketing messages, which is the opt-out to 50123. If it is not a marketing message, then you can leave it unselected. Now we are going to say send SMS, and then we have sent the SMS successfully. Now, what will happen in HubSpot is that you will be able to see and log that SMS message, and it will be in your activity, and it will show something like logged SMS with the time that you sent it, the person that you sent it to, and the content. The next one is how to send messages to different lists or segments. This is also very useful because you can actually send messages to multiple people at once, and it is a great feature. How do we do that? So what we are going to do is we are going to go to this little icon of the home here, which is the marketplace. We are going to click, and then we are going to select Phonovation. In this particular case, I have already opened it because I wanted to be prepared. And you will be able to come to the Phonovation page. I'm just going to reload it, just in case. And it is loading the campaign form. And from here, you will be able to set up and send a SMS campaign directly to different segments. Now, how are we going to do that? We are going to, again, put the campaign name. We are going to say test 002. We are going to select our sender ID, in this case is Phonovation, and we are going to select the type of contact or segment that we want to send this campaign to. There is one thing about the integration, and it is that we can send the same message, the same campaign to multiple segments. It doesn't matter how many contacts you have in that segment, you will be able to reach to them straight away. And if you have more than 1, 2, 3, etc., you can input them. Now, I'm going to search for the name, and it is contact for HubSpot webinar. Let me double check. Contacts for HubSpot webinar. I'm going to search. And as you can see, we have 2 segments, and there is only one contact, is me for both of them. So I will be receiving both SMS messages. I'm going to select both of them, and I'm going to confirm. Now, you can see on top of the box how the different segments are here, and again, the number of contacts that your message is going to reach to. We are going to select and say what we want to say to our clients. And in this case is hello again. This is our second test message from the webinar. And again, we have the option to say, hey, this is a marketing campaign. So in order for me not to forget that people need to opt out, I'm going to actually click on the checkbox, and we will append the opt-out to 50123 straight away in the message, so you don't have to worry about forgetting that. We are going to scroll down, and now we can either send it now or schedule for it to be sent later. In the case of schedule for later, what you have to do is you have to click, and there will be a date calendar and a time picker. And it is pretty simple. You can select when you want to send it, 2026, 2027, 2060, no matter when. We're going to say on the 16th, and we are going to send it at 12:30. Then you will click on schedule campaign, and that campaign will be gone tomorrow at 12:30. For this webinar, we are going to send it now because it is live, and then we will receive the message and we will post it on the chat. So give me a second. I'm going to send now, and I'm going to send campaign. It is processing, and you can see on the top that the campaign was sent to the recipients, and in a second, we will be able to show how we have received the message. Great. Thank you very much, Leo. I think that it went pretty well, and it also saw the opt-out. Thanks. Thanks so much. I don't know what I would do without you. Now, we have gone through the two places where you can find the Fonovation integration in HubSpot. The ones that we are going to show you now are the workflows. And as I said before, they are the ones that I love the most because you can automate things pretty well and in a very easy way. Again, we will share these workflows with you in an email at the end of the webinar so you can use them as well. And you will be able to know how to input them. So let me check. The first one is the follow-up non-openers with SMS message. So we all know that emails are our bread and butter, as Marcus explained before, and we all know that sometimes these emails are open, sometimes they are not opened. And personally, what I was missing was a way to actually tell my clients or my customers, hey, I have sent you an email and look, I need some action from you, or look, this is what I want to show you. Please come over and let's talk. So this is specifically what it's going to do. We send an email campaign, and then if somebody has opened the email, we will not send an SMS message. However, if somebody has not opened the email, we will be able to send a SMS message with the text message that we want. We can personalize it as much as we want to, and that way we will be able to get a response and we will be able to be seen, which is absolutely great. This one is particularly interesting. We are not going to show you the outcome because it is a bit difficult to show live. However, for the next two, we are going to show you how it works.
Sorry, just to jump in there,
Yeah,
Miguel, as well. So this is a very simple but very powerful workflow. So when it comes to getting redemption on your offer, something as simple as sending an SMS message to people who haven't seen your email can lift in general between 20 to 30% redemption rate. So it's a very, very simple workflow, but very powerful.
Thank you, Marcus. I couldn't have explained it better. I definitely couldn't have. So for the second one, this is actually the one that I love the most because it involves artificial intelligence and it is also super cool. Basically, what we want is we want to engage somebody, a lead in this particular case, and we want to make sure that we are telling this person or your customer, hey, we are here and we have not forgotten about you. We are going to get in touch with you like super soon. We have selected the way of a form, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the form. I'm going to put here my details. Put my first name as well and my last name and my email. And my phone number. That I actually do not remember, but I will copy from my contact card. Great. We have it here. And then we paste it here. We click on submit. The form has been submitted. And what our artificial intelligence will do is we'll create SMS with this particular prompt that Leo has created. And it's basically the outcome is to convert this lead into engagement because we want to reply to what this person has said in the form or through a conversation. And I hope that Leo will be able to show you the outcome of this message in a bit when he receives it. Now, for the next one, which is the last one, we are going to show you how you are able to reach your customers through your customer support or your customer operational team. We have started doing this in Fonovation, and it has actually skyrocketed the responses that we get from our customers when they have an issue or they want to talk to us, when they send a ticket through HubSpot, and it is absolutely great. I love it as well. So basically, what we want is we want to be able to tell our customer that, hello, we are waiting for your response on this particular conversation that we have started with you. How we are going to do that? So we are going to go to HubSpot in our tickets, and Leo has already sent a ticket here saying, hey, I need help logging in. And what are we going to do? We are going to move it to our waiting on contact. We have actually talked to the person and we have sent an email, but that email, sometimes people are busy, they are doing different things, and it gets basically not seen. So what we are going to do is we are going to send them an email, to send in an SMS saying, hey, we have sent you an email and we need a response from you. And Leo will get a message in a few seconds, and we'll post it in the chat for all of you to see. Great. Thank you very much, Leo. That worked wonders. Brilliant. Now, with this particular workflow, we are going to just come back to the presentation and we are going to go through the next steps. What are the next steps? I'm going to come back here, and what have we talked about today? We have talked about how to use the Fonovation integration in HubSpot in 3 places. Our contact card, and it is very easy to do. You send one particular SMS message to that particular person, in this case, Miguel, then through lists and segments. And we have seen that we have to go install the app in the marketplace and then go through the different steps, and we can send SMS messages to multiple segments as well. And then the power of workflows, which are going to make your business go super smooth, and they are fantastic. So if you are ready to launch your first Fonovation by HubSpot SMS flow, then what you can do is you can book your onboarding call with James, and we have pasted the link in the chat. You will see it in a couple of seconds. You just click there and talk to James, and James will be able to connect HubSpot with you, and all the team here are at your disposal. We will be able to help you in any way that you need to. And the outcome of that will be that you will be able to send your first use case through HubSpot super smooth, which is what we all want. Now, thank you very much for joining today. I hope that it was fun and you learned a little bit about how you can connect HubSpot with Fonovation. If you have any questions, please let us know. Leo, have we received any questions that we need to answer to?
Yep, there's one question there in the Q&A section.
Great. Let me see.
Just while Miguel's putting that up as well, I've put the link to James's calendar in the chat. So if you'd like to book an onboarding call with him, you can go through there, book a time, and we can get you set up very, very quickly. It only takes a few minutes to get you set up and going.
Great. So I have seen what Anna said, and yes, so this is not a separate product. It is included in the subscription that you already have, and you only have to go to the HubSpot integration in Fonovation SMS. And if you have any further questions, please send us an email, because it is easy and we will be happy to set up a call with you and go through an onboarding like straight away if you want to. So please send us an email and we will get you there.
There's another question that came in there on the chat.
So regarding whether the recipient has actually opened the SMS, particularly if it is a bulk SMS, you will be able to check whether the recipient has getting the message delivered or not, of course. And you will do that by going to the Fonovation SMS website and checking on the reports. And yes, I think that we can send a link to the onboarding page that we have, of course. I think that Leo might be able to look onto the knowledge base and send you a link here, if that is okay.
Yeah, I'll send the link in the chat.
Brilliant. Great. Thank you very much, Leo. Please, Anna, try it. And again, if you have any further questions or issues with how to integrate our Fonovation with HubSpot, send us an email, give us a call, send us a Teams chat, wherever you decide that is best, and we will be able to help you straight away. And with that, we have finished our first Fonovation webinar. As I said, I hope that you learned a bit. I hope that you had a little bit of fun, and it was very Yankee. We will see you very soon, next month in our second webinar. Thank you very much, and have fun. Bye.
Thanks very
Thank you
much,
very much,
everyone.
everybody.
Have a great day.